Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to think they're above everyone else, almost godlike in their own eyes? This is more than mere arrogance or an inflated ego. We're stepping into the realm of the God complex, a psychological pattern often seen in male narcissists. Picture someone who not only views themselves as superior to others, but believes they are fundamentally untouchable, immune to the rules that govern mere mortals. There's an air of invincibility, a sense of infallibility, a conviction that they are always right and others invariably are wrong. This is the God complex in action. But let's take a step back. What, you might ask, is narcissism? At its core, narcissism is an excessive preoccupation with oneself, coupled with a lack of empathy for others. Now imagine this narcissism amplified, morphed into a belief that one is not just important, but omnipotent, omniscient, a being beyond reproach. This is the God complex, a narcissism so severe it crosses into the realm of delusion. In relationships, this presents itself as a relentless drive for dominance. The narcissist with a God complex sees themselves as the sun, with everyone else merely planets in their orbit. They demand constant adoration, unquestioned obedience, and they react with hostility to any perceived challenge to their authority. This mindset extends to their interactions with others. They may be charming, persuasive, even charismatic, but always with an ulterior motive: to maintain control, to manipulate, to keep the narrative spinning around themselves. They are, in their own minds, the directors of their world, with everyone else cast in supporting roles. This godlike self-perception is not a sign of strength or superiority, but a dangerous distortion of reality. It's a shield, a fortress of delusion that allows the individual to evade accountability, to dismiss the feelings and needs of others, to justify any action, no matter how harmful. But it's important to remember this. Behind this fortress, there's a profound insecurity, an emptiness, a fear of being exposed as the flawed human being they truly are. Now that we've identified the God complex, let's dive into the mind of the narcissist. As we delve into the psychological dynamics of this complex, we find that it's rooted in a distorted self-image. But how does this happen? In many cases, the God complex is a mask, a facade the narcissist constructs to shield deep-seated insecurities. These individuals often grapple with self-esteem issues or unresolved trauma, and they compensate for these feelings of inadequacy by constructing an inflated sense of self. They believe themselves to be godlike, infallible, and above others. This belief isn't necessarily a conscious choice, but a deeply ingrained pattern developed over time. The narcissist maintains this delusion because it serves a purpose. It protects them from confronting feelings of vulnerability and inferiority. It's crucial to remember that beneath the grandiose exterior lies a fragile ego, desperately seeking validation and control. Understanding these dynamics helps us anticipate and navigate their manipulative tactics. But what happens when a woman finds herself entangled with a man who believes he's a god? This is where the real challenge begins. Women dealing with male narcissists who have a God complex face a unique set of issues. These men, convinced of their divine status, often employ emotional, psychological, and sometimes even physical abuse to maintain their perceived superiority. The emotional toll can be enormous, with women left feeling belittled, unappreciated, and constantly on edge. Psychologically, they may start doubting their own judgment, losing their sense of self-worth and identity. In extreme cases, this God complex can even lead to physical abuse, under the distorted belief that the narcissist's divine must not be challenged. These experiences can leave profound scars, shaking a woman's confidence and self-esteem to their very core. The impact can be devastating, but there's a way forward through boundaries and empowerment. Boundaries are our first line of defense against the narcissist's manipulations. Let's dive into some strategies to help fortify this defense. First off, establishing boundaries requires clarity about what you are and aren't willing to tolerate. This clarity is a beacon of self-respect, shining through the fog of manipulation. Enforcing boundaries, however, is where the real challenge lies. It's not enough to merely set them, you have to stand your ground. Remember, saying no is not a negotiation. It's a statement. It's an affirmation of your worth and a declaration of your autonomy. It's a refusal to be trampled upon. Self-care is another essential element of this protective shield. This isn't just about bubble baths and treating yourself to a good book. It's about nurturing your mental and emotional health, acknowledging your needs, and prioritizing yourself. It's about refusing to let someone else's distorted reality overshadow your well-being. Seeking professional help can be incredibly beneficial in this process. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable insights and tools to help you maintain your boundaries and navigate the complexities of interacting with a narcissist. Building a support network is equally vital. Surround yourself with individuals who validate your experiences, respect your boundaries, and encourage your empowerment. These are your allies in this journey, the ones who will help you stand strong. Boundaries are not just lines in the sand, but shields of self-respect and self-worth. They are the tangible expressions of your inherent value and the bulwarks against the narcissist's attempts to undermine it. Building emotional resilience is like weaving an armor around our hearts. It's about cultivating the strength to weather the storm of a narcissistic relationship while protecting our mental well-being. Now, you might be asking, how can I build this emotional resilience? Let's explore some strategies. First, developing self-awareness is crucial. Recognize your emotions, understand why they occur, and accept them. It's okay to feel hurt or angry. What's important is not to let these emotions control your actions. Next, practicing self-care goes a long way. This could be as simple as taking a walk in the park, reading a book, or talking to a friend. Remember, it's not selfish to take time for yourself. It's necessary. Also, don't shy away from seeking professional help. Therapists and counselors are equipped with the tools to guide you through this journey. They can provide you with strategies to cope and the space to express your feelings in a safe environment. Additionally, consider joining a support group. There's comfort in knowing that you're not alone. Sharing experiences and coping mechanisms with others who are going through the same can be incredibly healing. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Building emotional resilience is a process, not an overnight affair. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding pain, but learning to navigate it. In the face of adversity, it's about standing tall, knowing that you have the strength to overcome. With resilience, you can weather any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. The journey of recovery and healing is a path paved with courage, self-love, and determination. This journey is not one that is easily walked, but it is one that carries the promise of a healthier, happier future. The first step on this path is acknowledging the reality of the experience. Recognize that you have been in a relationship with a male narcissist who possesses a God complex. This is a crucial step, as it empowers you to take control of your narrative and your healing process. Next, seek professional help. Therapy is a safe space where you can unpack your experiences, express your feelings, and gain insights into the dynamics of the relationship you've been in. Therapists are equipped with the expertise to help you navigate the complexities of your emotions and guide you towards healing. Alongside therapy, practice self-care. This goes beyond bubble baths and spa days. It involves nurturing your mind, body, and soul. It's about prioritizing your needs, setting personal boundaries, and honoring your feelings. It's about rebuilding your relationship with yourself. Building a support network is also essential. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who validate your feelings, and who remind you of your strength and worth. They can be friends, family, or even support groups of individuals who have had similar experiences. Remember, healing is not linear. There will be days when you feel like you've made significant progress, and there will be days when it feels like you're back to square one. It's important to be patient with yourself, and to remember that every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. Lastly, hold on to hope. Believe in the possibility of a future where you are free from the manipulation and control of a narcissist. Visualize a future where your worth is not determined by someone else, but by you. A future where you are in control, where you are empowered, where you are happy. Recovery is not a destination, but a journey of reclaiming your life, your worth, and your power. It's a journey that may be challenging, but it's one that is absolutely worth taking. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Empowerment is more than a buzzword. It's a beacon of hope and strength. As we journey through life, encountering challenges and adversities, it's crucial to remember the power that lies within us. It is about reclaiming our autonomy, recognizing manipulation, and finding strength in our journey of recovery. When entangled in the complex web spun by narcissists, it's easy to lose sight of our worth. But remember, you are not defined by their perceptions, nor are you a pawn in their world. You are your own person with your own worth and your own strength. Self-love, self-respect, and self-empowerment are not just lofty ideals, but essential tools in overcoming the challenges posed by narcissists. They are the armor that shields us, the light that guides us, and the strength that propels us forward. In the face of narcissism, empowerment is not just survival, but a triumphant declaration of self-worth.